HSC chemistry questions a day until you get a band 6, day 7.
We're given this monstrosity of question, and we're told that hydrocyanic acid has Ka of 4.9 times 10 to minus 10, and reacts in a complexation reaction below, and we're given the KEQ for this complexation reaction. And then we're told that 0.05 moles of HCN is actually added to a 50 ml sample of this solution. And then we're asked to find the pH as well. So what I'd do first is actually write down the dissociation of HCN. You can see I've done it slightly differently. I've actually added 4 to each of the coefficients here. And the reason I've done that is so it cancels out with the 4Cn minus here. And you'll see that later on. And then all I've done is write the Ka for this. And since I've raised all of these to the power of 4, it's like in maths, I can take the entire thing to the power of 4. And that's why it's the regular Ka to the power of 4 here. And then I've just written the same equation for nickel and its complexation reaction and its normal KEQ that were given in the question. So now I've declared a new K of formation here, or KF, and essentially all I've done is just added these two. And since I've added these two in the Ka, I'm actually multiplying these two here because they become our new products and new reactants. And you can see what I mentioned here, this Cn minus to the power of 4 in our Ka actually cancels out with this Cn minus to the power of 4 here. So as a result, this actually simplifies our equation because Cn minus is actually an unknown. And if we cancel that out, we've canceled out an unknown that we don't have to solve for. And now we're given out this new constant for Kf. All I've done here is since we've added these two, I've actually done this in our rice table right here. I've obviously added the coefficients and then I calculated the concentration of HCN. The rest is pretty standard. I've done 4x because this has a coefficient of 4, and likewise I've done 4x for the H3O+, and this is important. So now all I've done is just written out Kf with our newly found equilibrium values, and then since Kf is very small compared to 1, all I've done is just assume x is negligible here, and then just solve for x right here. And since H3O plus is actually 4x, I've just multiplied this by 4. And this is what gives us. So all we have to do is just put it into the minus log H3O plus formula to get our new pH of 3.25.